So I was just discussing the worksheet on magnetic field. So here is magnetic field can be found using QV cross B, and after substituting the value we have this expression as that for the magnetic field. Coming to the next question, magnitude of magnetic field, so that will be 20 into 10 is to power minus 3 root under 5 square plus 4 square plus 13 square. This whole simplifies to root 390. So the magnitude of the magnetic force will be 2 into 10 is to power minus 2 root 390. Then is angle between velocity and magnetic field. So using the expression cos theta is V dot B upon VB, we have this as the cos theta. So theta here will be cos inverse minus 4 by root 29 into root 14, and it ensures that the angle will be obtuse. Then is locus of charged particle. So we know that for obtuse angle the locus is a helix, so it will be helix. Now there is another question. There is magnetic field down the plane. A charged particle enters with a velocity along x-axis as shown in the figure. Then next is a proton enters into it. We need to find locus of the proton. So since field is perpendicular to the velocity, so we know that locus will be a circle. Next question is radius of that circle. So from understanding the mechanics of this, centripetal force will be provided by the magnetic force. So we have mv square by r is qb into v. From here r will be mv upon qb. Next question is time period. So time period is 2 pi r by v, and from here we can find r by v is m by qb. So by eliminating we can see that t is equals to 2 pi m upon qb. Next question is about the frequency. So frequency is inversely related to the time period 1 by t. So that will be qb upon 2 pi m. So now here is concept of angular speed. So we know that v is equal to r omega. So omega will be v by r. And after solving we have qb by m. The next question is graphical analysis of radius with momentum. So radius is mv upon qb, as we can see over here. So mv here is momentum. So r is proportional to p. So that will be a straight line. Now there is another important concept, r versus k. Let us derive it out. So we have r is equals to p upon qb. Now we can say that kinetic energy is p square by 2m. So from here p will be root 2 km. So from here r will be root 2 km by qb. So from here we can say that r is proportional to root k. So if r is proportional to root k, so the graph will be a parabola which will turn toward k axis. So that will be a curve like this, and it will be a parabola as explained in this. So you have seen that we have covered a number of questions in a video of, let us say, 5-minute or 6-minute duration. The purpose behind making these videos is to optimize your time and energy so that you can complete all the basic concepts, all the results, all the expressions, and all the basic level questions, and your fundamentals are very strong so that you can make up advanced or critical level questions which are asked in NEET, JEE Main and JEE Advanced. So here these videos serves as an optimization tool to cross check your preparation. So if you are able to do more than 90% question in the first sitting, then your preparation is okay. But if you are not able to do that, you can learn again through the worksheet, because it's useless to again read the theory and do the hectic task, because when you read a theory there is only one part of the brain is active. You don't know how to use that theory. So learning through question answer session or learning through worksheets is very easy, and it improves your mind brain system, it improves your retention process, and you know the exact process needed to solve questions. But when you are reading just theory, you are into an imaginative world, you are having thoughts, you are having a lot of issues, you are having emotional issues, you will think this, you will think that, you will be having distractions. So ultimately you are not able to work on the optimal path of fetching the desired information from the books or from the source of information, make the patterns and practice that pattern again and again. That's why most of the students are unable to make best use of their study. They are unable to solve the questions and to get the answers because they don't follow the correct pattern for problem solving skills. So these videos are just made so that you have an idea of how a problem solving skill mechanism actually works. So it's a structured and very It's we have started with a very basic level so that you are comfortable with things. So initially questions are very simple, but gradually they'll be made more complex questions so that you can understand the pattern and optimize your time and energy. If you have any doubt, you can ask in the comment section. Thank you and have a nice day.